Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. As you can see in the title, we are going to talk about all the books that I read in July. And I will say July was a really pretty good month of reading for me because I read a total of 11 books. It's a lot for me. I read one fantasy, one graphic novel, and the rest of them were romances. Read 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 5 in physical, and the rest of them also were on my Kindle. So yes, I think now let's talk about all the books. Okay, so the first book that I read in July was The Fake Cow by Stephanie Archer. This is the second book of the Vancouver Storm trilogy or series. I read Behind the Net and I really like it. It was really good and entertaining, really fast pages. But when I read this one, oh my god, this one was totally, I wasn't expecting to like this book, to love this book this much as much as that I like it, because ain't no way. And I think the the reasons why obviously have to be Rory, because oh my god, that man is something else. I really like him. I feel like if I met a man like that in real life, I don't know what I would do, because he is everything what I need and what I like. He got me the whole time reading this book giggling, and I don't know what to do because he was, I need a Rory in my life, okay? Her name. So we follow the story of Hazel. She has this rule in her dating life that she don't date players, like basketball players and stuff, in this case hockey players. So cause somebody, her ex-boyfriend, really break her heart, so our girl is a little traumatized, so she decides to don't date players at all. And crazy because her job make her to deal a lot with players, hockey players and stuff. But one day happened that the same person who really break her heart coming back, and she don't know what to do, so she decides that she don't want to deal with him no more. So she decided basically to fake date this guy called Rory. And you know what happened after that? She said that she hate him, but you know deep down she don't hate him. She really like him, and that's where the story start. I think Stephanie did such a great job to keep you really into the story. I really like the whole story at all. I feel like it doesn't have anything wrong. Like it's those type of story that you don't, it's not the type of books that you have to really get really deep down into it. It was really fast paced. It was funny, sweet, cute, everything, because Rory do everything to gain this woman's heart, and it's so sweet and funny see their interactions between the two main characters. Oh my god, I really like them. It was also nice to see the previous characters from the first book, Behind the Net. Also, if you really didn't connect with the first characters from the other for the previous book, you should really read this one, because this one is totally different. I think so far is the best book of Stephanie Gerber she had write. And oh my god, I can't stop thinking about that man. He is really something, and he's so sweet. He's doing everything to make her feel safe and secure, so she can really trust and like him. And it's, oh my god, I really love this book. Obviously it was a 5-star, I guess, and I really need this book as a book trophy, because I need to have it physical, because definitely I will reread this book. After that, I was like really into Stephanie Gerber writing, so I was like, you know what, I really need to read more books from this woman, because I really like her writing. So I started her other series called Queen's Coves. In this series we are going to follow the story of 4 brothers, the Rhodes brothers, and the first one it calls That Kind of Guy. This is the first book. obviously by Stephanie Archer. And here we found the story of Avery and Emmett. Avery, she's a really strong woman. She really want to have her own restaurant and stuff. And we got Emmett. Everybody likes him. He is a really friendly and flirty guy, and something has happened in their small town where they're living at the moment, and the mayor, he's not doing his job. So Emmett feels like he can do a better job. He applies to be the mayor for town, but what happened is that since he's a really too friendly, too flirty, people really don't trust him because they never seen him with a girlfriend or a stable relationship, and for some reason you need that to take us seriously. They decide to fake dating each other because Avery, she really don't like Emmett because he liked to play too much, and it's the type of like, oh, it's the type of situation, oh, I hate you, I don't want nothing to do with you, but deep down you know that you really like that man. You know that you like each other, so don't lie because you like that man. So yes, definitely this book was really fast pages. I really like it. Again, Stephanie Garber really have this way to write her books that you never get bored. Also, most of her chapters are really short, so it's like you read them really fast. That's a good point for her. I give this book I am between 3.75 or 4 stars because definitely he is my second brother, my second favorite brother from the road ones. But yes, I had a really good time, and I think it was a really good first book for the whole series. After that, I read The Wrong Mr. Right. This is the second book from the series. And here we found the story of other brother called Wyatt and Hannah. Hannah, she is a bestie. She's one of us. She really likes to read books and all that stuff. But the best part is she owned her own bookstore. That's a dream. That's a dream. So yes, but our girl, she really is. And Wyatt, he's a surfer guy. He likes to surf and all that stuff. So basically, a story starts when Hannah, she really likes to stay. She's a stay-home. She likes to stay home. She's not really a social person, but she feel like she's getting closer to her 30s. I feel that. I really feel that. So she feels like she needs to experience more stuff to just be inside of her house. She want to meet people. She want to fall in love. She want to, you know. And she asked Wyatt to help her to be a hugger. That's where our story starts. And it was really fun. I had my expectation a little bit high because the whole premise really catch my attention, but then our girl Hannah, she did something that I wasn't expecting, that I never thought that she would be that kind of bitch. And I got really upset and mad with her. I will never forgive her because of that. Everything was fine in the book until the last 70 or 50 pages from the books, when everything started going down, or at least the character of Hannah, that I was really struggling with her. But anyways, I still have a really good time, and it's cute to see previous characters from the other books. I really had a good time reading this book. Okay, after that I read one of my favorite books from all the time. Definitely this book is one of my top books so far, one of my favorite books so in the year, and it's definitely on my top. It's definitely on my top reads that I have read so far in my life, in my short life. And I'm talking about Out of the Limb by Hannah Bon-Yon. Guys, you don't understand how much I love this book. It was such an adventure. I love this book so much. Can you see the tabs? I don't know if you can see the tabs. Oh my god. This is the type of books, the type of story while I was reading it, I was like sad and happy at the same time, because it was like I really like this book, and I don't want this story to end. That's what my feelings with this book, because I had such a great time. Oh my god, I don't know why it took me so long to read this book. I don't know why, because it It was so beautiful writing. I really liked the representation. I like the fact that Hannah really make fun, make jokes about the situations, the disabilities between the main characters. That was really fun. Also, it doesn't have the unnecessary drama. It's really fast pages. All the characters are really likable, even the side characters. Everything about this book was so beautiful. And oh my god, let's not talk about Bo or Boo. How will you pronunciate his name? I don't know. Let's talk about Boo. He is the standard. He is the reasons why I'm still believing men, and I'm pretty sure there has to be at least one good man outside, because ain't no way all the good ones only sit in books. Because ain't no way. Oh my god, this man, he is what I need in my life. I ain't never been so in love in a character. He's so sweet. He's everything. I don't know how to speak, because when I get too excited, I don't know how to speak. But I hope that my excitement you can project and feel my emotions and how this book make me feel. Definitely it's a 6-star for me. It's the type of book that you will reread. You will reread. It's not boring at all. The writing is beautiful. Everything about this book, you really need to give this book a chance, because it's so beautiful. I love this book so much. After that book, I was really into the mood to read fantasy books for some reason. And the thing with this book is funny, because I remember I wasn't really interested. I remember I read the first 50 pages and I get bored. I really didn't connect, and I don't know if because of the fact that I knew something was going to happen and I wasn't really into it at that moment. But then when I really pushed me through to read this book, it was such a surprise. It really surprised me. This book really surprised me. And I'm talking about Powerless by Holden Robes. This is the first book of the Powerless trilogy, I think. And this book is really popular in book talk everywhere. People really like this book, so I don't think I really need to talk too much about it. But definitely I see why people, the bad reviews, the complaints is really kind of similar to the Hunger Games and the Red Queen. That's what I heard. I haven't read the Hunger Games trilogy, but I watched the movie so many times that I feel that I know the comparisons and stuff. So yes, definitely this book has similitudes. I can see la similitud entre los libros y este. Also, I like the fact that it was really fast pages. I don't know what happened with me the first time I picked up this book. So I really like the fantasy world, how is the fantasy world is building and all the stuff. I love Kate and Peyton's relationship. Oh my god, the tension between these two characters is on fire. I know why people get crazy about this book, because this man is something else. I remember when I was reading, I was like, you can't say that to me. You can say that to me, because then I'm gonna fall in love with you. And I have so many boyfriends, boyfriends. I can't. The list is getting bigger and bigger every day. So I really like Kate and Peyton's relationship. It's funny how they kind of like hate each other, but you know deep down it's not like that. Definitely, if you want to read or start reading in fantasy, I really recommend you this book. She did such a great job in her writing, and the fact that the chapters are really short also really help. She really makes the descriptions and describing the whole fantasy world and stuff. She really make it look really easy, and so I would really recommend you this book if you want to read more, if you want to start reading in fantasy. Really recommend it, and I can't wait to read Reckless. After that, I read this graphic novel. It calls The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich by Diane Muniz. In this book, we follow the story of a lady cast member. Her dad is sick, so somebody really needs to take care of the castle or the house, the money and all the stuff. But since she is a girl, you know, and those time is not quite good seeing a woman doing that, so she really needs to get married. But since she like women, it's gonna be kind of like a problem. But I really like the fact that her dad give her an idea to help her out, because he respect her daughter decisions. I really like that fact. It's just so our girl, she decided to dress like a Duke. I think that's how you say Duke. She decided to dress like a Duke, I think, and she met this princess. She met this princess called Brie, and they started being friends and stuff. They really like each other, and this is how our story begins. And yeah, it's really fun and super fast-paced and easy. I really like the illustrations. The story is really fun. So if you really wanna a really quick read, I really recommend you graphic novels, and this one in specific. I read one of my favorite authors all the time. I read Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood. Guys, if you have seen my videos previously, you know that I love this woman. I really like her books. There's something about her stories that she really makes you invest and really teach you things about sciences. And I really was scared to read this book because I heard really mixed reviews about this book. Most of them were bad. Definitely I would say this is the most spiciest book of Ellie Hazelwood so far, and I get why people really dislike it, but also it's like the relationship between the two main characters is more sexual than love, but I don't agree. Definitely I will say this one is one of the most realistic relationship, because it's obviously, if you see how relationships are in these days, definitely this is kind of normal. So I don't know why people don't like that. You can see how generally they have a really connection since the first day, and they work on it through the whole book. And again, Ali Hazelwood, this woman knows how to write a man in her books. All her men in all her books. If you're looking for a book boyfriend, definitely I recommend you to read Ali Hazelwood books, because she knows what we want, what we need, what we deserve, everything. That's why I love reading her books, because it makes me fantasize. It makes me fantasize because I know way the good ones are in the books. Also, I will say, if you really don't like a smut, I will not recommend you this book. But again, it's not like it's that quite explicit, because I have read other books that are more explicit than this one. I have more scenes basically. So I will say the smut scenes are not that intense how people are trying to make them look. I don't know, probably because I don't know, for me it wasn't that bad. I have read other books that are more spices than this one. I don't know, this is my personal opinion. It was a really good book. I really like it, and I like every Ellie Hazelwood books. Okay, then I read Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan. I really like this book. This book was really fast pages. It was really fun. It's a type of books that makes you think about life and relationships and all that stuff. Basically, we follow the story of this. We follow the story of Sam. She is going to get married, so she get back with her fiance to her her small town where her parents live. She go to her parents to visit them, to deal with all the wedding and stuff. And she used to have a boyfriend, her first love, Wyatt. He was her everything. His first time, his first time, his everything. You know what I mean? Those type of love that you will never forget. They always keep in there in your mind. And it was so, one funny thing about this book that really makes me laugh is the fact that everybody, when she came to the town again to visit, everybody was like, hey, do you know who is here? You know who is here? Everybody in the town was like really on her neck, letting her know that the guy come back to the city. Her ex come back to the city in front of her new boyfriend, her fiance. It was so funny seeing everybody really be like, you know, putting so pressure on her. I don't know what I would do in that type of situation. It was funny. I definitely, her grandma is so hilarious. I love her grandma. I would love to meet that woman in real life. She is something else. That grandma, I love her grandma. I love her grandma. This book was really fun, fast pages, and also the drama. You know, guys, I like a good drama in the books, and the reasons why they break up, it's crazy. It's crazy. I really don't blame Wyatt because of that. Okay, after that, I read the third book of the Queen Cox series. I read In Your Dreams, Holden Robes by Stephanie Carver, and this story will follow the story of Holden. So we've seen Holden in the previous two books, and he's the type of characters that you really, this grumpy man and all the stuff. My expectations for this book, for his book, was really high, because you see him through the whole book that he just wants his struggle, because he really wants to settle down, to find a woman who loves him. He just want to find love, you know. So girl Sadie, I think that's her name, she helped him to find this woman, and they start like doing this little game like in the previous book. That's why I really didn't like it, because I felt this book was kind of similar to The Wrong Right Guy, Mr. Right, The Wrong Mr. Right. I feel like it was kind of similar. She was helping him to find a wife. I really didn't like how things end up for these two. I was expecting a little bit more from these two characters, at least for Holden. Holden wasn't my problem. He was fine. My problem was with the female characters. I don't know why. But my expectations were really high for this book, and I was expecting a little bit more, but I feel it repetitive, similar to the second book. What I was saying is definitely this is my least favorite book from this book. I was expecting a little bit more, but even like that, I had a really good time, because Stephanie really have this writing. I really like her writing. This is my least favorite story from the series. Then I read one thing about these books are the title was really fun, and also are really long. For some reason, I don't know why. But I read All I Wanted Was to Become a Scientist, but now I got an alien boyfriend. This is the second book from the series Bubble Babies. I will say this is the type of book that you don't have to take it too serious. This is the type of book that you just read it to have fun. And just have depends on what you like, have a good time. So if you like fast pages, because these books are really short, if you want to laugh a little bit, because the things that happen inside the book, they are something else. And if you like smart, definitely I would recommend you these books, because it's crazy. They are really fun. They're really fun. And last but not least, my last book that I read in this month was Finn Rhodes Forever. This is the fourth and last book of the Quinco series. And let me tell you this, I knew that this book, it was going to be my favorite. Why? Because I remember when I was looking for books to read at my beginning reading era, I saw this book, and definitely the cover of this book really catch my attention. But then when I saw that this one, the last book from the whole series, I was like, it's better to read it in orders. I knew it. He is definitely my favorite brother of the road. Finn is something. He's definitely on my book boyfriends list, because he, oh my god, definitely we follow the story of Olivia and Finn. They used to be best friends when they were kids and stuff. You know, kids, they're each other's first love. Something happened and they split up, and now they kind of hate each other, or at least Olivia really hate him for what happens. And then he come back, and then the year passed and he come back because he want her back. And it's funny because we have the enemies to lover trope, and we have the second chance trope, I would say. And how he knows that he stopped, that he mess around, and he's doing everything to gain her back, because that's her woman, that's the woman that he wants. And we see the whole, I mean, the relationship between these two characters is so cute. It's so sweet. It's sweet and fun, because she's trying to act like she don't like him, but it's obviously that she has this thing for this man. And he admit that he was wrong, and even like that, he wants to do the things right to gain her love and trust again. And I really like this book. And again, I really like Stephanie writing. She has this thing about her writing that you really just want to keep writing. I had such a great time reading this book. Definitely a good way to finish a series. My favorite book so far. My favorite book of the series, period. Yes, it's a really, the whole series in general is really good. So if you like small towns, romances, we had a little bit of everything trope that you're looking for. They are here in this series. So I definitely really recommend you to read Queen's Cove series, because you're gonna have a really good time. You're not gonna get bored. You don't have unnecessary drama. You have really likable characters. They grown up also. Sweet, really good book, boyfriends, everything. I really recommend you to read the whole series, because it was really good. Yeah, I have such a great time reading this book. So that's all I got for the video today, guys. Thank you so much again for clicking onto this video. You're the person who stayed until the end. Te llevo mi kokoro, you are a real one. I really like all the books that I read this month. It was a really great month. I can wait to start reading my TBR from August, because I had really good ones also. And yes, also like and subscribe if you want to see more videos about me. Comments down below, because I really like when people comment in my video. It makes me happy. It really makes me happy when people comment in my video. Also, let me know down below which type of videos you want me to do. Any ideas, I'm open. See you in the next video. Bye guys.